Good morning.
What do you mean? Do you mean to wish me good morning? Or mean that it is a good morning whether I want it or not? Or that you feel good this morning? Or that it's a good morning to be good on?
All of them at once. If you have a pipe, join me. We have one pipe.
I have no time for blown smoke rings. I am looking for someone to share in an adventure that I am arranging.
Adventures, nasty, horrible, uncomfortable things. Make your way for dinner. Good morning. I'm sorry, but I have no use for adventures. But you might try over the hill or across the water.
What a lot of things you do use good morning for. Now you mean you want to get rid of me, and that it won't be good until I move off.
No, not at all, my dear sir. Let me see. I don't think I know your name.
I do know your name, Mr. Bilbo Baggins, and you do know my name, though you don't remember that I belong to it. I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me. To think that I've lived to be good mornings by Belladonna Took's son, as if I were selling buttons at the door.
Gandalf, good gracious me! Not the wandering wizard who gave old Took a pair of magic diamond studs that fastened themselves and would not come undone until ordered. Not the man, no, not the fellow who told such wonderful tales at parties about goblins, giants, and giants. Not the man who made such wondrous fireworks that danced in the twilight all evening. Not the Gandalf who was responsible for quiet lads and lasses going off into the blue for mad adventures. Bless me, you used to upset things badly in these parts. I beg your pardon, but I had no idea that you were still in business.
Where else should I be? All the same, I'm pleased that you remember something about me. For your old grandfather Took's sake, I will give you what you've asked for.
I beg your pardon, but I haven't asked for anything.
Yes, you have. Twice now. My pardon. I give it to you. In fact, I will send you on this adventure. Very amusing for me, very good for you, and profitable too.
I'm sorry, but I have no use for adventures. But please, come over for tea anytime you like. Tomorrow, if you like. That must be Gandalf. So sorry to keep you waiting.
Your service?
And Bilbo Baggins at yours. Pray, come in and have some tea. That must be Gandalf. Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm so sorry. Pray, don't mention it.
We are all here. Quite a merry gathering. I hope there's enough food. Tea? No, thank you. Red wine, please.
Me too.
Beer for me.
And a seed cake.
Raspberry jam and apple tart.
And mince pies and cheese.
Pork pie and salad.
Put on a few eggs, my dear fellow.
Confound these dwarves. They know my pantry as well as I do.
Bilbo Baggins, Gandalf, Balin, my dear fellow conspirators. We are about to set out on a long journey. A journey from which some of us might never return. It is a solemn moment.
Be excited, little fellow. He gets on fits, but he's as fierce as a dragon in a pinch.
I have my doubts about that. One shriek like that and he could wake the dragon and kill the lot of us. He looks more like a grocer than a burglar.
I don't pretend to understand what you are talking about. Please, tell me what you want and I will do it. I will fight the wereworms in the last desert. I had a great uncle once, Bulwer
That
Took,
was a long time ago.
Let's have no more argument. If I say he's a burglar he is. Or will be when the time comes. There's a lot more to him than any of you guess, and a great deal more than he has any idea of himself. Now, Bilbo, fetch a lamp. Let's have a little light on this. This was made by your grandfather, Thorn. It is a map of the mountain.
I don't see how much help this will be. I know the mountain well enough and lands around it.
But what you have not noticed is that there is a secret entrance to a hidden passage.
Why would the dragon not notice it?
He may have, but it is too small for even a young dragon.
How could such a large door be kept secret from everyone on the outside except the dragon?
As it says on the map, I should guess that there is a closed door that has been made to look exactly like the side of the mountain. That is the usual dwarf's method, isn't it?
All right.
I forgot to mention the map with a key, a small and curious key. Here it is. Keep it safe.
Indeed I will.
I've chosen a burglar for this adventure rather than a warrior. Warriors are busy fighting each other in distant lands and are quite scarce. Bilbo Baggins is the chosen burglar.
Well, let us suppose the burglar expert to give us some advice.
Okay, but first I would like to know more about, well, things.
Oh, very well. Long ago, our ancestors were driven out of the far north and came back with all wealth and tools to the mountain on this map. We mined and found a great many jewels and gold. Our skilled smiths became famous, and kings from all over paid us handsomely for our skills. But one day, a greedy, strong dragon named Smaug flew up in the air and set fire to the mountain and woods around it. My father and grandfather escaped. Those of us who were well outside survived too. We've not forgotten our stolen treasure and mean to get it back and bring curses to Smaug.
Well, dragons do sleep, and there is a side door. Suppose if you sit there long enough, you go up into a plan. All right, we've been talking enough for one night. I'll make you all a hearty breakfast before we leave.
You mean before we leave? Your job is not to sit on the doorstep and wait. You're the burglar, though I do agree with you about better breakfast. 6 eggs with ham. Fried, not poached. Don't break them, mind you.
6 eggs for me too, and sea cake.
And some sausage.
Oh, don't be a fool, Bilbo Baggins, thinking of dragons and all that outlandish stuff. You could miss lunch on such adventures.
Great Oliphaunts, what are you doing having breakfast at 10:30? What about an early start? The dwarves left you a message.
To Mr. Burglar Bilbo Baggins, terms for your professional services: 1/14 of total profit, traveling expenses guaranteed, funeral expenses if necessary, yours deeply or in an company. P.S. You must be ready at 11 a.m. sharp.
That leaves you just 10 minutes.
But
No time for it. If you go.
They pass through Hobbit land, wide, respectful country, inhabited with decent folk. Once in a while, a farmer with ample size. As they kept on walking, hills grew higher and higher.
Off we go.
Well, let's get started.
bother burgling and everything to do with it. I wish I was at home in my comfortable hobbit hole having lunch.
Well, we have supper and we'll have a nice dry patch to sleep on.
Where is Gandalf? We can use a wizard right now.
Look, there's a light up ahead.
Now it is the burglar's turn. You go and find all about that light and see if it's safe.
Mutton yesterday, mutton today, and blimey if it doesn't look like mutton again tomorrow.
Show you, Mal. You should be thankful for that bit of fat mutton like what this is. Hey, look what I've caught.
What is it?
What are ya?
I am Bilbo Baggins. I'm a burra hobbit.
A burra hobbit. Can you cook 'em?
You can try.
You wouldn't make above a mouthful.
Perhaps they're more like a roundabout and we can make a pie.
Yes, lots. I mean, none at all.
Cut your meat.
Please don't eat me. I'm a good cook, but I'm gonna cook if you know what I mean.
Let the poor feller go.
Not till he tells me that he means bad lots and none at all.
I caught it and I won't have it.
That fool.
We're out.
Not at all it is. No, we're a hobbit, but there's a dwarf.
Trolls have fallen.
You're a dwarf.
Let's roast him tonight and eat him later.
Alrighty.
No use roasting them, it'd take all night.
You just said you wanted to cook. We'll cook 'em.
Shut up.
Stop arguing.
You started it.
Someone take you all and turn you to stone. Let's search for the cave the trolls who hide in the sun.
Look, pots of gold and clothes and swords.
These are good blades, not made by trolls.
What did you go after, may I ask?
I went ahead to spy out a road. It will soon become difficult and dangerous. I met a few friends from Rivendell who told me there were trolls about. I came back since in danger. Be careful next time.
Thank you.
You should get some rest. You have a long journey still ahead.
Is that a mountain?
No, that is just the beginning of the Misty Mountains. First, we must get over, beyond, and through before we come to Wilder Land.
Oh, I miss my comfortable. Oh, I wish I was back in my comfortable hobbit hole with the kettle just beginning to sing.
We must not miss the road ahead, or we'll have to start over again. Hidden somewhere is the home of Elrond.
I think I smell elves. Such wondrous creatures.
Welcome to the valley. You're going a little out of your way, but I can set you on the right path. Would you like to sing with us first?
We must be on our way.
At last we are here, at the house of Elrond.
Come in, come in. We will mend your clothes and fill your bags with food. But first, spend time to rest. Listen to stories and songs. Enjoy your time.
Bilbo and the Dwarves stayed a fortnight. Just before leaving on the journey, they show Elrond the map.
Show me your map. There are moon letters here.
What are moon letters?
Moon letters are runes that can only be seen when the moon shines behind them. And what of a more cunning sort must be a moon of the same shape and size as the day that they were written.
What did they say?
Stand by the grey stone when the thrush knocks, and the setting sun by the last light of Durin's day will shine upon the people.
Durin's Day is the first day of the Dwarves' New Year. It remains to be seen how useful this really is.
Tomorrow we will be off and follow the road over the Misty Mountains to the land beyond.
Gandalf, Bilbo, and the Dwarves continued their journey for many days and became discouraged. The weather turned again and traveling became even more dangerous.
Oh, I just want to be back in my comfortable hobbit hole and have lunch.
Stone giants are hurling rocks at each other and catching them as a game.
This will not do if we do not get struck down by lightning or be picked up by some giant and thrown sky high for a football.
I see a cave. Quick, let's go inside.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Who are these wretched creatures?
Dwarves!
Up to no good, spying on the private business of my people.
Thorn at your service. We were just seeking shelter from the storm.
Liars, murderers, and old friends, up to no good.
Slash them, beat them, bite them, gnash them, take them to the dark holes full of snakes, and let them see the light again.
Quick, now with your hands. Follow me.
Oh, why did I leave my comfortable hobbit hole? I am missing lunch. Oh, what's this? I am Bilbo Baggins. I have lost my dwarves, my wizard, and my way.
Perhaps you should stand cats a little bit now, Precious. It likes riddles, perhaps it does.
Yes, I do. Ask why.
What has roots as nobody sees, is taller than trees, up it goes, and yet it never grows.
Easy. Mountain, I suppose.
Easy? It must be a competition with us, my Precious. If we ask it, and it doesn't answer, then we eat it, my Precious. If it asks us, and we doesn't answer, then we does what it wants, eh? We shows it the way out.
All right. 30 white horses on a red hill. First they champ, then they stamp, then they stand still.
Teeth, my Precious, but we only has 6. Voiceless it cries, wingless flutters, toothless bites, mouthless mutters.
Half a moment. Wind. Wind is the answer. A box without hinges, nor key, nor lid. Its golden treasure inside is hid.
Give us a chance, Precious. Give us a chance. Exes it is, my Precious. A life without breath, as cold as death. Never thirsty, ever drinking. All in male, never drinking. In case.
A fish. All right. No legs lay on one leg. 2 legs sat near on 3 legs. 4 legs got some.
Fish on a little table. Man at table, sitting on a stool. The cat has some bones.
All right.
This thing all things devours. Birds, beasts, trees, flowers. Gnaws iron, bites steel. Grinds hard stones to meal. Slays king, ruins town. Beats high mountain down.
Let me have more time. Time!
Yes. Ask us one more question.
All right. What have I got in my pocket?
Not fair, not fair. You must give us 3 guesses.
All right. Guess what?
Knife,
Wrong.
pansies,
Wrong.
string or nothing.
Both wrong. All right. Now show me the way out. A promise is a promise.
Not fair, not fair. We cannot go through the tunnel so hasty. We need things. Things to help. My birthday present, that's what we want. Yes, we want. The present is lost. Baggins has got it in its pockets. It doesn't know what the present can do. If Baggins has got it, we must go. Make haste.
Where did he go? I thought I just saw him.
He is a friend and not a bad chap. I wish you hadn't lost him.
He seems more worth than he's worth.
I'm only back in those abominable tunnels to look for him.
I won't just leave him. I have half a mind to go after him myself and just leave you to figure your own way out of this mess.
Bilbo Baggins at your service.
How did you do that?
I'm an excellent burglar. I just slipped right past you.
How'd you get out?
I encountered this horrible, slimy creature who made me answer some riddles. He promised to show me a way out if I answered them correctly. I ran because I thought he was going to kill me. I hid from him in the dark. He believed that I really knew my way out. I just simply followed him.
How'd you get past the guards?
I dodged him this way and that.
See, there's more to this fellow than meets the eye. Well, we must be off before the goblins catch up to us.
Oh, I think I missed lunch again. Escape goblins just be caught by wolves.
Quick, up a tree.
What's all that commotion in the us, our friend Gandalf and some dwarves. Let's help them.
Please, Lord Eagle, take us as far as you can.
We will gladly shoot the goblins out of their sport. Hang on.
I will take you to my friend Bjorn's house, and then I must leave you.
Please don't.
Please don't.
I have pressing business, and this is not my adventure to go on. This Bjorn I spoke of is a very great person. You must be very polite. He can be appalling when he is angry, though he is kind enough, if human.
Please explain carefully.
He is very strong and a skin changer. Sometimes he's a man and sometimes he's a bear. He keeps cattle and horses, which are as marvelous as himself. They work for him and talk to him. He eats no feasts, but lives on the honey and cream from the hives he keeps. Wait here. I want you to come in one at a time, about 5 minutes.
Who are you and what do you want?
I am Gandalf. Perhaps you've heard of my cousin, the wizard Radagast?
Not a bad fellow as far as wizards go. Now, what do you want?
We have lost our way and are in need of advice. It is a long tale.
Come in then. Who might that be?
This is Mr. Bilbo Baggins, a hobbit of unimpeachable reputation. We came over with a friend or two.
Let them in then.
At your service?
I believe you're more in need of my services, thank you. Continue your tale, Gandalf.
They were on their way to visit the land of their fathers when we were attacked by evil goblins.
I am Thorin Oakenshield, son of Thrin.
I am not fond of dwarves, but you are an enemy of goblins. And if you are not up to any mischief in my lands, you may stay. Continue your tale, Gandalf.
There was a terrible storm. The stone giants were hurling rocks and we took refuge in a cave. Then the goblins came out and grabbed the dwarves. I slipped away and followed. We managed to escape, but accidentally left Mr. Baggins behind. He eventually found his way out, but we soon found ourselves surrounded by wolves. We climbed a tree to escape them. Fortunately, we were rescued by the eagles, and we have now found ourselves on your land.
A wonderful tale. You may be making it up, but you deserve supper for the story, and you can stay for the night. Come in. My animals will serve you. Last night, I wandered out and found a warg and a goblin wandering the land. I have learned that they are quite angry that their king was killed, and that you injured the nose of the chief wolf. The goblin armies are searching for you, and will take vengeance on any man or creature who shelters you. I will send you with skins and food for water.
Thank you.
Your journey through Mirkwood is dark, dangerous, and difficult. Do not stray from the path for any reason.
Thank you.
We have now reached the edge of Mirkwood, and I must leave you.
Please don't.
Please don't.
No use arguing. I've told you before, I have business to attend to. I'm leaving you with Mr. Baggins. Remember, there's more to him than you would guess, and you will find that out before long. Bye. Take care of yourselves. And don't leave the path.
Bilbo and the dwarves walked for days in the dense forest. They began to lose hope that they would never ever get through it.
Oh, I wish I was at home in my comfortable hobbit hole having lunch.
Seem to be eyes everywhere.
Terribly hot.
I'm so thirsty.
Bilbo, go climb the tree as soon as you can to this wretched forest.
Well, what do you see up there?
The sun is so bright and there are butterflies everywhere. There's a gentle breeze blowing, but I do not see any end to the trees in any direction.
What do we do?
What is the use of sending a hobbit?
We've eaten the last of our food.
I see a light. Perhaps it's a campfire and food.
The smell.
What is the use of a feast if we don't make it back alive? Remember the words of Gandalf and Beale. Don't stray off the path.
If we don't have a feast soon, we won't remain alive much longer.
I see meat. I see elves and eating and drinking.
The smell of meat is enchanting.
They disappeared.
Look, they were just jamming. We gotta get closer.
Guys, wait up. Where are you? Oh, bother.
I don't like fine eating once they dry out of it.
Don't leave them too long. They're not as fast as they could be.
What was that?
Can't see anything.
Old fat spider spinning in a tree. Old fat spider can't see me.
Where is he?
Here I am, a naughty little fly. You are fat and lazy. You cannot catch me, though you try. Even your cobwebs crazy.
The sound is coming from here.
Thank you for putting us.
How did you vanish like that?
When I was with Gollum, I found this ring that turns me invisible.
Well, I am blessed. That is how you snuck past us.
The night is growing darker, and I am exhausted.
Let's rest.
Why did you and your folk 3 times try to attack my people at their merrymaking before nothing here?
We do not attack them. We were starving, so I came to beg.
Where are your friends now and what are they doing? But what brought you into this forest at all? Very well, take him away. Give him food and drink and keep him safe until he feels inclined to tell the truth.
What have I done? Is it a crime to be lost in a forest, hungry and thirsty, trapped by spiders?
It is a crime to wander in my realm without leave. Did you not pursue my people in the forest and rouse the spiders with your riot and clamor? After this disturbance, I have a right to know what brings you here. If you will not tell me, I'll keep you in prison until you learn sense and manners. Take him away.
Flimsy door hinge. Thorn, it's me, Bilbo. I have found Balin and released him.
Bilbo, thank goodness you're here.
I spent the last weeks exploring this place. All the entrances and exits get closed by magic and we cannot get out our way. But I have a plan. A stream lies beneath the palace. Wine and other goods float up, carried by barrels. I have stolen the keys from a guard who was drunk. We can climb to an empty barrel and make our escape.
He was crazy, was bruised and battered to
It's
pieces.
a mad idea. We'll drown for sure.
Alright, I guess I'll just lock you up in your comfortable cells again, and you can think of a better plan.
Very well, we'll follow you.
Wake up, Galleon. Have begun your fishing career. And I'm left an eye, my big friend.
Up and I'm left an eye, and I'm with these.
Mine is happy. That wine is not off your brain. This barrel is not an empty one.
Get on with your work. That one is to go. Do as I say.
Very well. If the Queen's best wine is poured into the river, it's on your head.
Well, here we are. I suppose you could thank Mr. Baggins, but I wish he had made a more comfortable journey. So what next?
Lake Town, whatever choice we have.
Bobo and the Doors headed to town when they were greeted enthusiastically by townspeople. They had heard the old tales of the king that lived under the mountain who would return to claim the treasure. However, among the men of the lake were the elves that traded with them. They were shocked that the Doors had escaped, and they brought back the news of the Elven King.
Our prisoners have escaped, and the dwarves are returning to the mountain to find their treasure.
Very well, we'll see. No treasure will come back to Mirkwood without my having something to say in the matter. I expect they'll come to a bad end, and serves them right. I'll send spies to see what they're up to. The king of the mountain will not keep the Elven crown jewels. They are rightfully ours, and will come back to the Elven kind.
Oh, I miss my comfortable hobbit hole and the sound of my kettle singing. It's so desolate here.
There used to be green fields and forests before the dragon came.
Boy, let me see the map. The secret door must be near.
The steps and the wall is so smooth and upright. There's a dark crack on the side of the keyhole.
Strut opening.
It's no use. I give up.
Warren, come quickly. I need the key.
What's going on?
This way. Now try it.
Now it is time to earn your award, Mr. Baggins.
I have already earned it 3 times over. I have gotten you out of many messes which were not part of the original bargain. All right, I will go and investigate.
Fire! Thieves! They will pay!
What happened?
The dragon feigned sleeping and tried to get me to come closer. I'm going to put on my ring and creep down and investigate. Every worm has a weak spot, as my father would say.
Hey, flushes are an ancient bird and quite magical.
Well, thief, I smell your feel your air. I hear your breath. Come near and help yourself. There is plenty.
Oh, I did not come for presents, O Smog the Tremendous. I only came to see if you were truly as wonderful as the tale said.
You have nice manners for a thief and a liar. I don't believe I've smelled before. Who are you and where do you come from?
I am he who walks unseen. I am the clue finder and the barrel rider. I am a barrel rider and the guest of eagles and bears.
Such nice titles. But you do not work alone. I smell dwarves.
Dwarves?
Nasty creatures, dwarves. You do not believe they'll give you a fair share for your work.
We did not come for gold, but for revenge.
Revenge? I kill whoever I wish, and none dare resist. My armor is like 10-fold shields. My teeth are swords, my claws spears.
I've always understood that dragons are softer underneath, particularly around the chest area.
Your information is antiquated. I am armored above and below with iron scales and hard gems. No blade can pierce me.
Truly, there is no equal to Lord Smaug the Impenetrable.
Yes, it is rare and wonderful.
Dazzling, marvelous, flawless.
What happened?
The dragon feigned sleeping and tried to get me to come closer. Drat that bird, I feel like it's listening to me.
Trash's are an ancient bird and quite magical.
I answered him riddles and he guessed where I came from, and I think he knows what men of the lake helped. I also flattered him, and he showed me his underside. There is a spot on his left breast which is bare and vulnerable to attack. I don't think it is safe out here. He's coming to attack us. Let's hide inside.
The dwarves and Bilbo went inside. The door slammed shut. Bilbo decided to risk a life and ventured ahead. He picked up a special jewel called the Arkenstone that Thorin held dear and put it secretly in his pocket. The dwarves followed soon after and loaded their pockets with gold and jewels. Smaug was nowhere to be found because he was seek revenge on the people of Lake Town.
Call to arms! The dragon is coming!
Our houses are burning!
Go to the boat!
Curse them, dwarves!
Keep shooting! What? There's a spot on his left breast that's unprotected? Black Arrow, I have saved you for last. I have always recovered you, and you have never failed me.
Smaug is dead! Var has killed him!
Many of our houses are burned and much of our food is gone.
We should recover the gold from the mountain. The dwarves must be dead.
We need to gather what we have left for Poon's shelter. Send a message to the Elven Queen. We are in need of help. Let her know Smaug is dead.
Look, the brush is back. I think she's trying to tell us something. I can't quite make it out.
Wish you were a raven. We had a long relationship with them. They would bring us secrets and reward them with treasure.
I am the chief of the great ravens of the mountain. Remember still our friendship of long ago with your people. I bring you news, both good and ill. Smaug is dead.
Dead, dead! The treasure is ours!
Yes, Smaug is dead. Bard of the Lake has killed him. But many have claims upon the treasure. The elves are marching here. The people of Lake Town have lost their houses and food and demand amends. They blame me for their losses. We would see peace among dwarves, elves, and men, but it may cost you in gold. I have spoken.
None of our gold will these carry, the violent take, or we are still alive. Please send a message to my kin of the mountain of the Knoll to come to our aid. We owe you our thanks.
And bring back food.
I will see what can be done.
Several days passed, and the armies of townspeople and the elves hurried toward the mountain. Thorin desperately searches for Arkenstone, which Bilbo has secretly hidden. The armies of elves in Lake Mount arrived.
Who are you to come to the gates of Thorin, son of Thrain, king under the mountain?
Hail Thorin, we rejoice that you are alive. Why do you fence yourself in like a robber?
Who are you and what do you want?
I am Bard. I am the heir of Dearden of Dale. I have come to ask you to give from your treasure. Smaug's stash contains some of this treasure he had pilfered from my town. We have come to your aid and has brought ruin to it.
We'll compensate you for the price of goods and assistance. We'll not give you even a loaf's worth under the threat of force. The treasure that Smaug stole was not his. His deeds will not be amended with a shout of it. I have little fondness for the elven folk, and we will not share our gold with them.
I am friends with the Elven Queen, and she has always come to my aid when I have been in need. I demand 1/12 of the treasure as Dragon Slayer. I will give some of my share to the people of the lake. Out of friendship and honor, you should give more of your own gold to my people and the Elven folk. Since that is your answer, I declare this mountain besieged. You will not leave from it until you call a truce. We will not attack you unless you try to leave a mountain. We will leave you to your gold. Eat that, if you will.
Back to the mountain.
Oh, I would give up my share of treasure if only this could be resolved peacefully.
There is an army of dwarves about a 2 days' march away. They cannot reach the mountain unmarked. They are unlikely to overcome the foes that greet them. Winter and snow are hastening behind them. How will you be fed without the goodwill and friendship of the people of the lands about you? The dragon is no more, but the gold will be your death.
Winter will bite both men and elves. I will not be moved.
Well then, I will leave you to your fate.
Back to the mountain. Go stand watch.
This place reeks of dragon. I want this business to be over and be back in my comfortable hobbit hole having lunch.
It is cold out here. I wish for supper and be in my bed, but I'm bound until midnight. So I mess. My Thorn's beard growing even longer, though he has a stiff neck.
If you would like to rest, I will gladly take over.
You're a kind fellow. I'll gladly take you up on your offer.
I know. I am personally tired of this whole business. I am only too ready to consider all of your claims carefully and deduct what is right before putting in my own. I have an offer to make.
Let's hear it.
This is the Arkenstone of Thorin, the heart of a mountain and the heart of Thorin.
It is marvelous, a wonder. But how is it yours to give?
It's not exactly. I'm called a burglar, but I am not fully comfortable with that title. I hope to at least be an honest one. Winter is coming. The dwarves of the Iron Hills are assembling. Winter is coming, and supplies will be hard for dwarves and elves.
Why are you telling us this? Are you betraying your friends?
No, I am only trying to avoid trouble and restore peace. I hope it will aid in your bargain.
Bilbo Baggins, you are a worthy fellow. I advise you to stay with us, where you will be honored and made welcome. I have more knowledge of dwarves than you do, and I do not think they will look upon your actions kindly.
Thank you for your offer, but I think after all we have been through, I will stay with my friends.
Well done, Mr. Baggins. Things are drawing to a close. There are some unpleasantnesses ahead, but take heart. Things will work out in the end.
Thank you, Gandalf. I am off to my bed to do bacon and eggs.
Hail Thorin, are you still of the same mind?
My mind does not change with the rising and setting of a few suns. If you come to ask me idle questions, until the elves depart, I will not bargain with you.
Is there nothing you will give your gold for?
Nothing that you or your friends have to offer.
What of the Arkenstone of Thrain?
Thieves! That was my father's. It's now mine. Why should I have to bargain for my own heirloom?
We are not thieves. Your own will be given back for the return of our own.
How did you come by it?
I gave it to them.
You miserable hobbit! You undersized burglar! Curse Gandalf for his choice of you. Let his beard wither. As for you, I'm gonna throw you to the rocks!
Your wish is granted. I'm here and none too soon. Please don't damage the burglar. Let him go and listen to what I have to say.
You're league, all of you! Never again want to do with wizards and their friends! What have you to say? You just said it in your backs!
I took my share. If you remember, you said I could have 1/14. I disposed of it in the manner I saw fit. Descendant of rats, is that the thanks I receive for my services?
I will give you 1/14 of the gold and silver. As for this traitor, I will give him nothing. Take him with you if you wish him to live.
Not so fast. We will give you until noon tomorrow to fulfill your part of the bargain. If you have, we shall depart from the mountain.
Out of my sight, traitor! Be off, all of you!
Thorin knew that his army and king were coming to his aid. He held on to the idea he could get back to Arkansas without letting go of any of his golden service. Ford met the advancing doors of the Iron Mountains and refused to let them go forward. He knew that Thorin had great many relatives and more would soon arrive and encircle the mountain. Meanwhile, the dread line had passed and still the gold and silver had not arrived. The elves in particular grew impatient. As they swung forth to attack, a great cloud came over and lightning and thunder roared.
Kaboom!
Stop! You must unite against a common foe. The goblins have heard that Smaug is dead, and they are coming to slaughter everyone in their path. They are joined by the wolves.
So began the battle of the five armies. They united against the hated goblins. All fought violently and many died. They would have lost the battle, but the eagle returned to help. Soon, too, Bjorn himself and the pair of them joined the fight. With itself, the battle was finally won.
Farewell, my good thief. I wish to take back my words of anger and part in friendship. 'Tis a bitter adventure indeed. If it must end so, I am glad to have shared it. 'Tis more than any Baggins deserves. You know, you are a fellow of great reputation. You value food and share above hoarded gold. The world would be better off. Everyone will like you. Farewell, my friend. Farewell, Born. I am glad we part in kindness and friendship.
Thorin was buried with the Arkenstone he still had longed for. Bill, with the help of Gandalf, made his way back to the cherished Hobbit home. Bjorn, as well as the Elven King, accompanied him for much of the way. Gandalf, the elves, and the dwarves would often visit and stay for tea. The prophecies had come true and peace and justice was restored. And that, my friend, is the end of our tale.